Like I say, a lot of people flap their lips and blah, 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 blah. Like I said, what do I care? This is the end of 100 trillion years for me. It's been 90 trillion years I've been in existence. 90 trillion years. This is the end. I don't care. What do I care? I went through space. I built a wonderful, amazing colony ship, the LSF-A. Wonderful blackbirds. And basically all kinds of other stuff. The Titanic ships. My Belfast shipyard. Slate stuff. This whole planet, basically. Or at least large portions of it. It is my workers, my people, my wonderful Belfastians, or Irishmen, my Scotsmen, the Indians, also probably the Middle Eastern or Gypsies. Like I say, I watched you. I know of your existence. The old tin men or tin people. Like I said, they didn't have to be doing tin, by the way. They were running half the country, and they were doing a pretty darn good job of it. When Rome fell, basically the I guess I don't know, Middle Easterns or tin people. Basically, it was this family or whatever. They had great kingdoms and great buildings and great this and great that. I'm pretty sure the black people disgraced themselves, but not recently. It was more in the past. But I'm not exactly sure, as basically, you know, there was basically JFK, Nixon, and Jimmy Carter, and John McCain. They were the real disgrace. You know, using my civilian White Star submarines, creating this lie. You know, going to Texas and getting a whole bunch of Texans or a whole bunch of people from Louisiana to get on board their ships so they could go rape and kill people and do films. Also, they could laugh at me or something like that. I don't really know. Trying to pretend like they were government or something. Trying to blame Germany for their actions. Repainting my white PT boat gray and calling it German or something like that. Your actions in Vietnam. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure. Most people said it was John McCain. Basically, that was shooting people in Vietnam. Like I said, you were watched. Exoskeletons 1.5s. You've been watched for thousands or millions of years. I had a record of this planet. You've been watched by other life forms, by other planets with humans on them. You are not alone at all. They watched you. And like I said, that was the problem. That was what they were so scared of. Basically, that if I asked a question or if I wanted to know something, I would get the answer. I'm the namer of America, creator of flight. Though you may deny me and may say that I'm not, basically, I'm also Lusifer White Star Lines, inventor of the steam engines, the person who is helping you be uplifted, your creator. Anyway, like I say, I don't really care about the title. Though I am your creator, and I am basically the one who set down your laws and everything else like that. Like I said, it was Rick Bush that wanted to lock up with those, that was bugging me about locking up the Japanese or Chinese people. I told him no like 10 times. And then they put a loop tape against me basically to harass me even more for 24 hours, some stuff like that. Having recordings of women begging for mercy as they shot them in Mexico or something like that. I don't really know. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that happened and didn't happen. Like I said, the White House, or not really the White House, but the White Star Line Company, me, I had time travel. I have time travel. Most of my others, well, not presently, but most of my other races had time travel as well. Exoskeletons 1.5s. They all possessed it. Nanotechnology. They were advanced races. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. And you get 680 billion years to basically figure it out. Like I said, it's already known that you'll delete all these messages and all these records. You were trying to kill me when I was 9 years old. You disgrace me. Like I said, I speak to Congress and basically the people in the White House. I expected better of you. And I'm not talking about my the bands or the musical people either. I know you were wrecking the hotel rooms. Like I said, every time you wrecked a hotel room, I love you, Kiss. It's all right. Every single time you wrecked a hotel room, by the way, I got an angry phone call. Gold records on the wall. Yeah, that was me. Anyway, recording studios, they're actually from Germany. Like I say, all the sound equipment, everything else like that, it's from Germany. The Germans, I had projects and stuff like that, and then it was being brought over, and Japanese and stuff, electronics and stuff like that. But yes, every single time you wrecked a hotel room, practically, I got an angry phone call. I said, don't worry about it. They're just out there high on drugs. One of them bit off the head of a rat or something like that. It's like, no way. It made me laugh though. Anyway, the moment you did it, pretty much, or something like that, basically, I got a phone call or a message, basically. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I said I didn't care. It's like, whatever. They're entertainers. They're entertaining. Worse things have been done. Don't worry. I didn't mind. Like I said, I could afford it. No problem. I own like 1/3 of the hotels in the world anyway. The best hotels. Like I said, it was my hotel in one of these countries, basically, that had the Rolls Royces, basically. It was my idea to have the Rolls Royces that would, for my hotel. So you could go and you could stay at the hotel and then use one of the Rolls Royce cars to drive around and stuff like that. And before that, horse carriages and stuff like that. That was me. So, anyway. Yeah, I had old stone buildings and stuff like that. I rebuilt Paris twice. It was a Renault family that built the tanks that basically went to retake Paris and clean it up one time or something like that. Like I said, I didn't like asking truckers and just normal people and even firefighters to have to defend the city. I don't know who's exactly was responsible for that. I guess JFK or maybe some Hells Angels or someone. I said, what were you thinking anyway? I'm the one who gave you the engine schematics for the motorcycles you ride. The Harley Davidson. It's a German engine. I was the one that okayed that. I said, sure, I don't mind. It was actually technically my engine or something like that or whatever. That's how you got that engine schematic. From Germany. So. They're my engines. Anyway. Like I say, lots of idiots will say, this is mine, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm Lusifer White Star. You guys are delusional. You can't see the forest for the trees. What did the Germans tell you? The Germans told you everything. They told you point blank. In English. Why didn't you listen to them? I know what they told you. I've repeated it. Abuse of free will. Running around on motorcycles. Attacking Germany. Attacking Russia. Like, I wanted to be wrong about it. I hope it wasn't you. Bikers, Hells Angels, whatever. Pictures of you, people riding around with JFK or something like that, on bikes in Europe or something. Like I say, when Lusifer White Star asks a question, I get an answer. I'm the one who named America. I invented your government. I also, like I say, had an effect in Romania, Everything from Rome. Road number 7. All kinds of people will be like, I don't believe the law. I don't care. I'm sitting on the end of 100 trillion years. 90 trillion years. What do I care? Doesn't matter to me. Nixon wanted to nuke the world. I was like, I've already built my LSF-A ship. I've already gone throughout the galaxy. The only thing I hadn't ever actually been was human. I figured I was going to die now anyway. Or die in this life.